So as we're getting closer and closer to the iPhone 15 lineup actually coming out, it looks like there's a very interesting thing about the standard iPhone 15s. So we all knew pretty much that the Pro and Pro Maxes were going to start going probably up in value or going up in price, which I'm not the biggest fan of. I really hope Apple doesn't end up doing that, but of course that's probably what they're going to end up doing. But weirdly enough, Mark Gurman just yesterday or 2 days ago stated that basically the iPhone 15s, the iPhone 15 and 15 Plus, are actually probably also going to go up in price. So this is kind of a concerning thing. So for one, this is going to make it probably so that there's going to be a bigger price increase or a bigger price difference from the standard like iPhone 14s when they go down in value, the iPhone 13s, and maybe the iPhone 12s if they stay there, to basically the iPhone 15. There's going to be a bigger than $100 increment difference between those devices. There kind of already is when you consider like the cell plans and all that stuff, but from that specific situation, that's also going to have a big effect on the price decreases Apple's going to bring. Let's say with the iPhone 15, let's say that iPhone goes from $799 to like $829, off, just even on or off contract, whatever. Well, then that's going to make it so then is Apple going to make that iPhone a year later is $729? Is it going to go down $100? That's kind of what I'm thinking. And I really hope there's not a $50 increase in price for the 15s. If I'm thinking what Apple's thinking, I could totally see them going through and making the iPhone 15 and 15 Plus $50 more expensive, and then the Pro and Pro Max $100 more expensive. That way, there's a bigger difference in price from the standard, iPhone 15 and 15 Plus, and then with the iPhone 15 Pro and 15 Pro Max. I think that's exactly what Apple wants. And like I said, I think what Apple wants more than anything is that laddered approach. So people will go inside of the Apple Store, look at, an iPhone 15 and be like, oh, well, the Plus is only, $50 or $100 more expensive. I'll just go with that one. And then they look at the 15 Pro and they're like, oh, well, like that one's just like $100 more expensive than this one. I might as well just go buy that one. That's exactly what Apple wants people to do. They don't want to go in there and look at the price between a 15 and a 15 Pro and see hundreds of dollar differences. They want to see $100 difference between them. So I think that's exactly the approach Apple's doing. And it's been working out very well for them. If you look at the 15, if you look at the 14s in general, I think the 14 Pros are some of the best selling Pros they've ever had. So I think that is probably what Apple's approach is going to be for these specific devices. But I don't know. I feel like for them to go up in value for these devices, it makes sense, but we really don't know how much more expensive these specific devices will cost from that perspective. The Pro and Pro Max are going to be very good upgrades, but the 15 and 15 Plus, I'm not really seeing anything that these are going to be insane upgrades from what I'm seeing. So I'd love to hear your thoughts about this. Let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.